Luke, that's now 10 straight unbeaten games, and the Eastleigh hoodoo is now finally over.
Yeah, I heard about the hoodoo, and I'm not overly surprised because I can see it's a very, very good club and competitive, and they have a good team. So it was nice to break that for the club. Of course, I wasn't at the club when these games took place, but certainly today I felt that we were good value for the win.
And it was a game where you had to be very patient because Eastleigh weren't giving you much space, especially in the first half when you had the chances in the game. But when you had the ball in the final third, they normally put about 7-8 players behind the ball.
Well, yeah, and they have pace, particularly in the wide areas, and had a good game plan. And Tristan at the top of the pitch, of course, he can run behind you if you don't concentrate, and he can cause you big problems. So they had all the pace there in the team, and we had to be so careful because if we make a sloppy build-up, they're going to break out, and we saw that one or two times, but we managed to snuff the danger out. Then I think they have defenders that are prepared to put their head in the dark places and head the ball away and put their body on the line. And they've done that in a very good way in the first half. But I think eventually, with the pressure, probably was a bit too much, and some fatigue creeps in, and then they switch off. And of course, Adam Chickson is there to make the breakthrough as he has been quite often this season. So I think that I don't think their game plan was wrong necessarily, but I think we made it difficult for them to put it into practice.
And the concentration at the back, you spoke a little bit of not allowing Eastleigh into the game with the few opportunities they had done, but it was a case of your three centre-halves keeping up the concentration the whole game because you didn't want to be on the back foot and let them in.
And that is the game. When you play in a game like that with an opposition that are comfortable because they have a really strong back four and they're comfortable to sit there and then explode from the middle of the pitch with real pace, you have to be switched on the whole time. And I thought the guys at the back concentrated a lot, and they made sure that when we build up, they're getting organised behind the build up to try to be in the correct position to stop counter attacks, and they've done that very well. And I think if they hadn't done that very well, it would have been a very different outcome.
And another positive is obviously Langstaff's had all the attention with the goal scoring, but he didn't get on the score sheet today. But you've got players elsewhere on the pitch who can get those goals for you.
Yeah, and I think that Macca, of course, is in a brilliant place with his goal tally at the moment, and he is going to continue to score. I've got no doubt. But when there's so much attention on Macca, it does give opportunities for other players to exploit space inside the box, and that's what we saw again today.
Thank you so much.